It was Albert Einstein who said, the world is a very dangerous place, not because bad people do bad things, but because the rest of humanity does nothing. And that's the truth. That is the real truth. The real problem on the earth today is that, as the philosophers once said, all that is needed for evil to exist and prosper is for enough good people to do nothing. And so that's the problem. Today, overwhelming majorities of the American people couldn't care less. As long as they have the food to eat and the cold beer to drink and they're entertained, just as it was in the Roman Empire, as long as you have the entertainment and alcohol and the music and whatever it is, that all your drugs, we're the biggest drug-using nation in the world. Our people are on drugs everywhere. Legal and illegal, doesn't matter. We are a drug-taking society. The reason why is because we as a people in America know we've been had. And we have no power, because knowledge is power, and we have no knowledge and we know it. So I'm suggesting, if you want to save the world for your children, for your grandchildren, you might want to start doing something you've never done before. Slowly but surely, read, question, think, and evaluate what's going on, and do not take the word of anyone. There's a scripture that says, there's a scripture in the Bible, in the New Testament, that says, do not trust any man. Put not your trust in earthly man, in whom there is no salvation. Every time people are jumping in the streets and praying and crying and dancing in the streets because their man got to be president, and eventually 6 months later they will find out he was nothing more than just one more criminal running a scam on them. So all we need to do is just keep voting, just keep doing what you've always done, because it's never gone anywhere, and it's never going to go anywhere. Why? Because that's what we want. As a nation, we want people to lead us. And when people lead you, they're going to mislead you. So you better start taking back your own mind and your own sovereignty, and start thinking for yourself, which has made America great. We were a free country because we did not want to cower ourselves to tyranny. We wanted to question everything. Well, the world has changed. We've lost our freedom. We've lost our jobs. We've lost our money. Many of us have lost our homes. And now generally the country is just losing its mind. And that's why drugs are on sale everywhere. The meddling cartels are selling drugs and making billions off of America. On every street corner in America there are drug sales. Every corner has a liquor store. It's because somebody is wise enough to know that they're using us, and that we are frustrated and we need drugs and alcohol and entertainment just to get by from day to day. So this is the world you're leaving for your children. This is the world you're leaving for your grandchildren. You need to wake up, get yourself grounded in intelligence, wisdom, and knowledge, and start asking questions. You better do it, and you better do it soon. The world we know is not going to be here much longer. What your masters have planned for this world, you have no idea in the world what's coming. This is very serious. You need to wake up.
1 second.
And unless and until the people rise up and decide to take back their sovereignty and do something about their lives, and quit waiting for government to do something, because in America, Americans love to talk about how we have the ability to elect our leaders. We're big on talking about how we can elect our leaders. But as Dick Gregory once said a long time ago, yes, we can elect our leaders, but you can't select your leaders. You don't select anyone. Your masters who own you will select who will run. You can merely vote on whoever they decide to allow you to vote on. And so when people go to the polls, for instance, people every 4 years are talking about going to the polls. How many people have ever wondered, what does the word poll mean? Why do you have to go to the poll? It's like Gallup, the Gallup company, it's called a Gallup poll. Anytime some company is taking a poll, what does that mean? It doesn't mean that they are electing anybody. You take a poll to get a consensus of what the people are thinking. That's what a poll is. It's called a Gallup poll. There are many other companies that conduct polls for universities, for government. So that's what a poll is to get a consensus of what the people are thinking. How many people like this color or this product as opposed to how many like the Pepsi as opposed to Coca-Cola as opposed to root beer? And so they take a poll. And so the poll shows that that the masses all particularly like one product. That's all they want to know. Just which one do you like best? It doesn't mean much of anything. It's just a poll. And so every 4 years, Americans go to the poll to tell their masters who own them. And they do own you. Your body is a security on the New York Stock Exchange. You need to understand that. And so every 4 years, your masters who actually own your body want to know which one of these individuals that work for us, they work for the corporation, you work for the company, but which one of these would you feel better about having at the head of the company? Which one do you personally like? All 6 of them work for the company. They work for the government, period. But which one do you particularly like? Because this way, if you particularly like one and you vote for him, then we will make him the president of the company, and you will be happy because it was your choice. No, it wasn't your choice. You didn't have the opportunity to select your leader. You only had the opportunity to elect one of the 6 that they gave you, and all 6 worked for the same company. So this is why nothing ever gets done, because people don't understand how their world really works. Extraordinary stuff. I suspect that this is a very important time in human history, and especially in the history of our country, when you don't know how your government works. You had better wake up and understand that you have left your government in the hands of other people to take care of things for you because you're too busy with your everyday life. Well, when you leave your personal business and your children and your life in the hands of someone else to take care of you, they're going to take care of you all right. Whatever decisions they make, they're going to take care of themselves, not you. Because you left yourself in their care, they will decide what you will eat. They will decide what you will wear. They will decide if you will have a job or not. Why? Well, because you left yourself in my care. I'm supposed to be in charge of you. So I will decide how much you will make. And you can bet that I'm going to make 1,000 times more than you do. Because I'm in charge. After all, you voted for me. So I'm just saying there's time for us to wake up. These are very evil days, and unless America is ready to wake up and face the facts that we have been lied to, deceived, and tricked into surrendering our lives, our minds, our sovereignty of thinking, and as I said in the beginning, what we need more than anything now is a spiritual and intellectual renaissance, a revolution spiritually around the world, where people wake up to the responsibility to stand before your Creator and be a normal adult human being who knows what's going on, who understands the world, and can contribute something to the good for the whole human race. But it's going to require that you educate yourself and understand how the world works.